Okay, once again, no flashback, no Marc origin story, no Arthur origin, none of that. We're moving forward. No time to go back. But this was a pretty good episode. Pretty good action. They slowed it down a little bit, but pretty good action. Might be a third personality. I should have caught that last week. Jake Lockley, Marc's other personality. I should have saw that coming. I should have put the pieces together early. As early as episode 2, when Layla introduced herself as Marc's husband, Steven didn't know who that girl at the museum was, who was trying to confirm the date. Marc was married, so that only left Jake to make the date. And we open with Layla. And it turns out Layla is sort of a Robin Hood type of thief. She steals artifacts that were stolen from other cultures and gives them back. Think Eric Killmonger at the museum. And if you notice in her passport, her fake passport, the issue date is 2019. So that means she didn't get blipped either. But then again, it's a fake passport. So yeah, she needs a fake passport because she got kicked out of Cairo. Or at least they don't want her there. And she needs to keep tabs on Marc. So she's having a fake passport made up. Now, we open this scene with sand. Every episode so far has opened the episode with an emphasis on sand. Episode 1, we saw Arthur putting glass in his shoe, which is just heated up sand. And then episode 2, we open with the sand that Steven has lined up around his bed. And here we've got Arthur leading his followers to Ammit's tomb. Now, my theory for that, on why they care about sand so much, I tie it to the phrase sands of time. And we just recently got introduced to Kang the Conqueror, who has a time traveling gimmick. And he also has an Egyptian variant by the name of Ramatut. Will we see Kang in this? I think we'll see a statue. Like we saw a Kang statue at the end of Loki, we'll probably see one of Ramatut by the end of this. It's entirely possible. So we got Marc about to square off against some knife fighters. Little bastard. He doesn't want to hit this kid. He doesn't want to hit the kid. So he and Steven have something in common. I don't kill no kids, man. Don't taunt, buddy. Yeah, Oscar Isaac's done a good job. Really good. He can play a wimp. He can play a tough guy. Oh, that's crazy. And Steven hijacked the body at the worst possible time. At the worst possible time, he hijacks the body and tried to get out of Egypt. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You just told me to take you to the airport. So you just not let us go. What are you doing? Cabby's like, give me my money. Oh, my God, bro. And this is pretty wild. Boy, Oscar be getting rough with his castmates, man. Shit, I'd be like, make it look good. But dude, that had to have been Jake. Obviously. It's obviously Jake. Marc was like, what? Steven said, what'd you do? Wasn't me. That's wild. That's very wild. But they hinted at him early. It's episode 1. But after Layla reveals herself to be Marc's wife, we should have put the pieces together. Conscious like, put this guy over the ledge. Nah. Not me. I'd probably just lie to him. I mean, I don't have to kill myself. Oh, my God. Conchu's crazy, dude. I thought he talked. Oh, see, Conchu knows he's not supposed to be messing with the sky. Because the gods excommunicated him. The Ennead excommunicated him. So they're not fucking with him. So there's only one thing he can do to get their attention. And that's to mess with the sky, the moon. Because he's alerting the mortals of the gods' existence. And they're trying to stay low. Because mortals stopped believing in the gods a long time ago. So just like the Eternals, the Ennead doesn't interfere with humans. And Arthur knows. Arthur knows what he's involved in. He knows what Conchu's trying to do. I like how they did this next part too. None of the guys are there in their true forms. They all sent their avatars. Like Osiris, Hathor, I don't remember the rest. And there are a few short, actually. There's like 5 of them, and there's supposed to be like 7 or 9. Like when I was saying in the back in the first episode, how Steven was pointing them all out on a poster in the gift shop, and that there were some missing. Khonshu and Hathor actually have something going on in Egyptian mythology, so they kind of stay true to that. I like how Marvel pays attention to that. They rewrite it a little bit, but as far as names and roles of gods, they're still there. Like Bast, the Panther god, off to the right there. Black Panther connection. Manipulate the sky again and will imprison you in stone. Yeah, they're in the overvoid, like a nether realm. So you've got these super powerful beings in the MCU who could be in the fight, but they just choose not to get involved. All this power, and it's just sitting there. So I would love to know how Arthur got to be involved in all of this, because he's not handling the situation like a rookie at all. He knows what this is. Yeah, Khonshu has no credibility in the courtroom. It's bad. That's not fair. That's not fair. Using Marc's condition to just kill that credibility. Khonshu said, fuck this guy. Nope. Khonshu just looks bad, dude. Arthur says Khonshu abused him. We need to know more of that story, dude. So I was hoping for a little flashback. Not a whole episode, but maybe a little bit. Maybe 10 minutes. 10 minutes about how either Marc or Arthur came into contact with Khonshu in the first place. They're operating in a way that a justice system should operate. But Ammit wants to judge before the fact. And the gods are seemingly on board with that. We'll see that a bit later. See, he's playing the Jake Lockley role right now, because he's kind of like a street savvy information type dude. He gets information on the street, and he was just functioning as an information seeker right there. I mean, Marc is still in control, but they very much hinted at Jake. Except he's a New York cab driver, and it looked like he was wearing a Chicago Bears hat. And I like her jewelry right there, man. Those daggers, but in the form of a necklace, and you've got the crescent moon. Man, I love how Marvel pays attention to culture and shit like this. I like it, man. It's very thoughtful. I appreciate that they're even doing that. Oh, Madripoor got the name drop. Layla deals in artifacts, stuff of value. So does Sharon Carter, who's the power broker. Okay, he's supposed to be Midnight Man, who is Moon Knight's biggest enemy. He is to Moon Knight what Joker is to Batman. And the only difference is Joker fell into a vat of chemicals, but Midnight Man was thrown into a river, and the actor who played him passed, so rest in peace to him. It looks like he's been relegated to a smaller role, but he didn't die though, so we might see the character again. Like, I don't see how Marc and Steve can be so stubborn with control over the body. Steven knows his crap. He can help, but Marc's like, no. They need to work as a tag team. And they're like, what, bro? I was like, what, bro? Dude, just tag out. I would fuck that up so quick. And he got caught. Well, it's not like Steve would have been more stealth. Man, screw Arthur, bro. Piece of shit, bro. I swear, man, Khonshu is the mad instigator, dude. Like, no. Yeah, baby, let's go. Let's go. It's Moon Knight, get him. Haha. Yeah. Ill. Bulletproof. The suit can heal him too. That's pretty cool. Random bullshit. Go. Haha. Yeah. Haha. Whoo. Ooh. This shit's come back to him, shoot, like batarangs. And Steven comes in and hijacks the body during a fight. Why? Wow. Wow. That sucks, man. Steven hijacked the body during a fight. Why? Then he tried diplomacy. That didn't work. Come on, bro. F out. What about Star-Lord? Ah, baby, that's brutal. That's brutal. And the suit heals him. That's cool. Yeah. Got the daggers now. That's dope. That's dope. Wow. He's blasting him with a left. Whoop. Wow. He got him. He didn't die, though. It's like, I think Jake is peeking through in this scene a little bit. Maybe it's just me, but I just hear a difference in speech patterns. They're so subtle. They're so subtle. Yeah, so there's a constellation. There's a constellation hidden in there that will give them directions to Ammit's tomb. So the scarab isn't the only way you can get there. And that's why Khonshu had to manipulate the sky again to go back 2,000 years. And one thing that I'm hearing a bit of is that he turned back time 2,000 years. No. That's not part of his power set. Khonshu can't do that. He didn't turn back time or anything. He just used memory in conjunction with his sky manipulating powers. No time travel. That would have been crazy, but really messy because we've already got Multiverse of Madness coming. So we need more time travel shit on top of multiverse shit. So we're definitely going to see a rescue mission. It's just how is it going to look? Khonshu's a god. I think he could have did that by himself. I don't think he necessarily needed Steven. And Khonshu is out of the game. Khonshu has been ejected from the game. So he's not possessed anymore. But the whole reason why Marc was alive in the first place was because Khonshu possessed him. Khonshu's out. So what are we looking at? What are we looking at right now? He was probably Shadow Knight under Khonshu. God, I would really love to know that story. Because that just occurred to me too, that he did have a powered alter ego. But I'm not going to make any predictions because I'm 0 for 2 in predictions right now. Tired of taking these L's. I'm standing firm on that Ramatut theory though.